All women are craving attention. And to be honest, this advice works well with every type of relationships. Representing. So today we're talking about how to make her to chase you. I did a video on a young lady who shared her opinions about what makes men irresistible for women and how come modern women don't want to date current men. The problem, of course, is much more complex, and it's a shift in societal views of what should be right and what is that are clashing together. On one hand, you can be indoctrinated into believing certain things, that you should behave in the ways that are more appropriate with the modern day of living, but on the other hand, we have biology that can go against social conditioning and will manifest itself eventually, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. Let's see what she can teach us about making women to chase us men.
Today's video is going to be on ways to get your crush to chase you. Now, all of this is from girl perspective, so I know he usually in his videos tells guys not to trust what a girl says.
Bingo! Maybe I'm being facetious, but there's a great portion of truth to that. When a woman gives dating advice to a man, most often than not, she gives that advice from her own perspective, as being someone who should be chased. And I've discussed this a lot in previous videos about gender dynamics. Women may say that they like this and that, but in actuality, they respond for totally different signals. For example, you know this usual trope about wanting a nice guy who treats her well and gives her flowers, congratulates her on her birthday with a lot of presents and some romantic date planned out. But in actuality, she likes the guy who doesn't respond, is very distant, and doesn't prioritize her. I mean, of course, there's a grain of dysfunctionality, but the bad boy character does really work.
But I've grown up with him, so I've kind of learned a lot about what I actually like and what I'm actually into. My boyfriend also loves Casey, and he got me. So the first way to make your crush chase you is by making her aware that you have other options on the table. What I mean by this is that if you show her that you have other girls that are interested in you, it kind of provides like urgency for her to want you more, but that actually means that she kind of gets jealous. Now, if you have no one coming after you, she might just think that you're like not wanted by other girls, so like why would she want you?
Exactly that. You have to have options, and when you are in a relationship and you stop taking care of yourself, you become very complacent, and over time you can see the reaction of that on your woman, who also becomes complacent, doesn't care about her looks, doesn't present herself in a nice way for you, wears pajama bottoms, doesn't care about makeup anymore. It may happen very slowly, but you surely can notice that if you're self-aware enough. If you don't have any options, why the hell should she choose you? Remember, the evolution wants women to choose the top dog, cream of the crop, the highest bounty, both for her genes to be merged with someone with high stature and also who has some ambitions to get where he wants, regardless if his woman wants that or not, to show assertiveness, to show that you know the way, to be convincing in his attitude, as opposed to someone who puts all his eggs into one basket in hope to get her attention one day, maybe when she's emotionally down and wants a pillow to cry on.
But if you show that you have other girls wanting your attention as well, it shows that you're kind of a guy that's like a catch. So making her aware that you have other options on the table is a huge way to get her attention. Number 2, also focused on attention. Don't give her too much attention. I know many guys are going to be confused by this, but if you give a girl too much attention right off the bat, they're most likely going to think that you're coming off as clingy, and they're probably going to get annoyed with you really fast. Now, a little bit of attention's good, but only give her attention every once in a while. Pull back every so often that she's trying to fight for that attention, if you know what I mean.
Now, many would interject with something like pulling back because it's being dishonest, it's playing games. And yeah, the answer is it is. What the hell are you planning to do? Just everything should be peaches and roses, for you to be totally transparent and for your partner to love you for who you are? That's bullshit. Evolution has developed us into these symbiotic creatures who are very proficient in social collaboration, which means that it makes it easier for us to get food and climb up the power hierarchy if we have enough support and help from our peers. Life is game, and I have done videos about that as well, and I will put a link at the end of this video. You shouldn't expect people to like you for who you are or to love you regardless for your shortcomings. To excel in life, you have to be socially calibrated, to understand others' needs, to feel their needs so that they can help you in your own journey. All relationships are based on giving and taking. It's the way for us to acquire power by the means that are accepted in society. And yes, your best friend and you have a personal gain from that relationship that you are having together. Heck, even your mother loves you till the day she dies, because you are the continuation of her gene. This is what we call blood bond. Almost everything that we do has a selfish agenda. Going back to her tip, all women are craving attention. Men are physical, are after sex, whereas women love attention. They want it as much as possible. And if you're giving it away, just willy-nilly, without acquiring something back, she will surely start devaluing your attention. Inflation of attention, you know, and she won't care for you as much. She will become cold and she will pull back. So you have to be very sparing with your attention. And to be honest, this advice works well with every type of relationships. If you're too much in front of someone, they will start to think that you have nothing going on in your life, that you are just a slacker, have no ambitions, a clown of the company. Use attention sparingly as something that you reward your girl with.
Number 3 is flirting. Flirting is a great way to get a girl interested in you. Some guys may not know how to flirt, and that's okay. An easy way to do it is just by kind of not picking on her, like don't be mean, but some banter, joking with her, kind of messing with her. Girls always pretend like they're really annoyed by that, but they're lying. They secretly like it. They like when you guys pick on us. Girls will always say that they don't like to be picked on, and they hate when when boys make fun of them, but they're lying. They actually like it. They think it's funny.
And also this shows that you are not afraid of losing her by bantering her, by being mean in a cute way. It shows that you have this take it or leave it attitude. Guys who are afraid of losing their women won't even dare to joke around. They don't want to piss off their women. But when you're flirting and bantering with her, it's like a mating dance, and it shows that you know how to light up the atmosphere, become sexually seductive, which also points out that you know what they like. And it's always a great way to make them to appreciate you even more. She knows that she will have fun, so she will long for the next time she will see you.
Just joking with them, messing around with them. Girls love that stuff. Number 4, confidence. If you really want to make your crush chase you, you have to be confident in everything you do. If a guy's confident in how he talks, if a guy's confident in what he wears and who he is as a person, every girl finds that majorly attractive. It shows that he's not afraid to show who he is, and basically in general, we just really find confidence hot.
That's a non-advice, because of course everyone knows that confidence is a good thing. But what the fuck is confidence? It's just a random word that doesn't mean anything for the guy who doesn't has that. Confidence is something that you acquire upon your achievements. If you have confidence in one area of your life, it will surely spread over to other areas of your life. Like if you have something going on for you, you are soon to be a doctor, or you have a business that you have built by yourself. So you will naturally become somewhat more confident than somebody else who hasn't achieved a lot. And don't come at me with these broke dudes having a lot of women. They have a good self-esteem. That's a difference. Being confident is being competent. Having a good self-esteem is loving yourself. So if you're competent in being funny, in being flirtatious, in getting things done, she will appreciate it immensely. But you also have to have a great self-esteem. And I've done videos about that, which I can put a link to in the description box. All in all, good advice, but they mean nothing if you don't improve yourself. Video about games, check this one out and understand why we play with each other. If you have any video suggestions or something that you would like me to react on, maybe on philosophy, psychology, relationships, or something else, you can DM me on Instagram or send an email. But for now, Poppy out. I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am.